Might have discovered a not-so-secret plot for the Barbarians to kill me here, which isn't great. But also, Samarkand want that Barbarian encampment done, which is pretty cool. Philadelphia is just whittling away at this guy. Spearman's more of a problem. But we're starting to get quests now. Jerusalem, Singapore and Samarkand all want trade routes with me, which is really cool. We need to start building up money. We need to start building up caravans. City-states are going to be our friends in this game, especially because we've got so many cities. If we get an early declaration of war on us, having a city-state backing us up is going to be a huge bonus. You can see that when these little cities are done building workers, I get them to build monuments just to keep the culture up. These workers look like they're going to be pretty much done very soon. Oh, if you just stop it now. Yeah, God, these barbarians are annoying. I just need to keep them nice and safe. Oh, good. The spearman's coming to see me. Yeah, it's going to be a little while until I take down that encampment, but still, it's all good. We're getting there slowly. I'm starting to even build roads now between the cities, which will make a decent improvement very soon as well. Yeah. I mean, I love these bigger games. They sort of feel more like commitments than other types of games, but yeah, I like this one so far. I get a good vibe off this game. Until, what's probably going to happen is there's going to be about 7 declarations of war on me in the same turn, and I'm going to start going, oh, I don't like this anymore. But for now, it's all working well.
Ah, je suis Napoleon. Nice to meet you. I will have an embassy, and you have a lot of gold. I have taken that into account, my good friend. I like you. In fact, actually, barbarians, aha, you'll keep coming towards me. Yes, that'll help the cause.
That fight did not go as well as I thought it would. Actually, I could probably buy a tile or two just to keep myself safe. Oh God, that's expensive. Nope, not this turn. We'll do that in a bit. I was just thinking we could kind of buy a couple of tiles just to keep my troops safe by being able to heal within the tile. I will actually buy that. Oh no, it's 1 turn till growth anyway. Okay, that's fine. Washington, what are you working these days? Lots of food. That's good. That pleases me. Lots.
The mighty German people meet you, stranger.
Nice to meet you too. Where's Germany? Germany is... Well, actually, it looks to be over where Russia normally is, sort of Moscow sort of area. Well, actually, no, I think I'm a little bit too far east still, aren't I? This is the bit with Georgia and Armenia and all those places, isn't it? So which means down Amsterdam. Oh my God, Amsterdam is going to be an amazing city. So many polders. That's at least 2 that I can see there, but I'm sure there'll be more. God, Amsterdam is going to be population-rific. I can't get patronage yet, so we'll get citizenship. Another worker. Probably don't need all these workers, but that's fine. We'll get there. Washington's now starting to grow quite nicely, though, which is a good thing. I don't need a hunting lodge, especially because this deer appears to have been scooped up by Jerusalem, which isn't great. But I mean, we'll be fine. Washington will be it'll be growing nicely very soon. A couple more pioneers. There's at least 1 space down there at the Thurs that I'd like to stick a city on. Actually, I'd like to stick a city over here as well. Just happiness is going to be a bit of a problem very soon. So something like stoneworks actually might work quite well. Let's get a hunting lodge first, and then Washington will continue to grow, be nice and population-rific. But otherwise, yeah, we're going to have to retreat a little bit here because they've got archers. They've got backup. Quick, retreat. We're starting to get a lot of these trade deals in now, which is pretty cool. Increases our money in. Remember, we're sort of waiting for city-states. We kind of want a couple of these to come in. We're a couple of turns away from horseback riding as well, which means we can look to... Oh my God, people already like to visit those guys. Oh, we're going to have a bit of a tourism player in our hands already. Yeah, there's loads and loads of different options that we have at the moment. Oh God. We need more troops. Troops is our most urgent issue there. So I've got to get a couple of my cities just making early game warriors. We've got a couple coming through the ranks. We'll beat these barbarians. I'm not worried in the long run. It's just annoying in the meantime. Beelining straight for construction to get access to colosseums. You know, what keeps a wide empire happier than bloodbaths and, you know, that sort of thing. It's fine. Just procedural gladiatorial combat. That's what we want. That'll keep everyone happy. Oh, actually, dice, I can even... Oh, Mr. Napoleon. Oui, I like your style. 46 gold per turn. Actually, that's pretty good. That's really good. If I can start getting a couple of caravans up and running, I might make this work. Ho, 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 ho. We have a bit of a barbarian problem. Quick, to the front lines. These guys seem to be just soaking up the damage for now, which is a good thing. That, oh god. What do I do? I might have to rush this. Let's cut down that forest next turn and rush this through. Got a nice farm here. We're building a farm there. New York. You know what? I will buy that wine field in. Let's get all the wine. Make ourselves really just gluttonously indulgent. Philadelphia as well. Can start growing. Cutting down some of these early game forests helps to get that early game army. It's all good. Incense as well. Oh, Germany, you have all the gold. Don't be shy about it. Come on, 7 gold. There we go. 54 gold per turn. Nom 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 nom. Right, here we go. 500 gold. So let's consider allies for a second. I think would be a good choice. They'd feed the Empire. We'd get truffles in. And it would also give us a couple of troops like this composite would probably come and help us with the Barbarians much quicker than it currently is. What would a gift give? 60. 60. That's an annoying amount. That's a very annoying amount. But I am going to kill this encampment soon. So you know what? Let's do that just for now. Allies. That'll give me 1 turn of decent food. And then in a couple of turns I can give them 250. I've got more troops on the way. We will take care of this encampment soon. It's just a matter of time. Let's just take down that archer and attack that spearman. Oh god. You know what? That was possibly not a good move. Not a good move at all. Yep. Put a mine down. Atlanta. There we go. Oh, that rushed a warrior through nicely. Perfect. That'll appear next turn. Chariot archers. Oh, horsemen. Right, here we go. A horseman will be really good, Washington. Thank you very much. We got away with that one a little bit. Right, hang on. Let's move these warriors around a little bit. Oh, the archer's not dead. That's really annoying. Right, back you retreat. This worker, I'm also going to retreat you. Go and put something on that desert. Actually, that desert's rubbish. Come back. Come back to there. Keep improving Atlanta. Oh, we've got another one. Okay, good. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 warriors in the area with a 5th coming. Oh, sorry, very slowly. So, that's good. And a horseman. No horseman. I can't do the horseman because I'm no longer friends with and they were giving me the horses. Damn. That's now so logical. That's really annoying. Oh, dear. Right, let's just a couple more troops then, I'm going to say. Actually, no, Washington, you're too far away. Build me a couple of caravans. Let's get the money coming in. The moolah I want to see appearing. Get a couple of extra warriors. The reason I'm building so many is not to just eat at my gold income, but it's to keep my army strength to quite high. We'll get swordsmen at some point, and that'll help. But, yeah, it's basically I just want to make sure that nobody attacks me. And by having a decent standing army, that'll do quite nicely. And actually, you know what? I want to build a road. Build a road to there. And then these guys are going to build a road back. We're going to start connecting up my empire. It's probably a little bit early to do roads right now, but sod it. Closing in now. You've got days to live, Barbarian Encampment. You enjoy it while you can. You rest up. Now, I'm going to... Oh, this is the decision. I could attack and kill the scout. You know what? I'm actually going to take an instant heal. I don't like doing that, but in this particular situation, it means I can immediately turn the tables on the barbarians. So yeah, that's probably a good move all round there. I've just moved that worker and I just realised, no, I wanted to get you to do a road. Damn it. Why am I so bloody forgetful of this game? We're going to go straight for the swordsman. If I can get a couple of swordsmen up, I've got loads of iron. And I can start equipping my troops nicely. We can go from there. And, you know, New York is looking pretty good. This guy, I want you to build to there. And I want you to build to there. And then you'll meet halfway. policy. I could open up Patronage, but for now I'm going to go for Representation, which gives me the Golden Age, +1 gold from Monuments. It's generally a good all-round one to get. Yeah, like +65. If I can finish Liberty up, I can get a Great Person, and probably Rush Oracle is normally a good choice at this early stage in the game, so we'll go for that. Just caravans from Washington. Here we go. We're going to start getting some decent routes. Now, doesn't want a route, but Samarkand does, as does Jerusalem. You know what? I'm gonna go for Jerusalem just because they will give me a little bit of faith, which would be good. And maybe I can get a pantheon. We'll see what pantheons are still out there. Although I don't think there's probably any left. You may no longer find a pantheon. Oh. Well, there we go. That's not worth it then. Let's go Samarkand. +8 gold. Wow. Decent route. Look, I remembered to actually build a road this time. I'm learning. Slowly but surely. And now, can we take down the camp this turn? Yes, we can. Perfect. Right, now that means is back on side. Samarkand is now on side as well. We've shot up to 10 happiness. We've getting all the food from which is pretty good. We've got 73 gold per turn coming in, which means we can start to get some more city-states under our control. We've got workers in all our cities now. You know what? We're doing all right, actually. We're doing all right. I'm not entirely sure whether this is a sort of a decent playthrough yet. It's turn 55 and we've got 29 science, which is nowhere near where we want to be. We ideally need to start building libraries everywhere, but we've also got hoplite issues. I have a feeling Greece is going to launch an attack at us at some point. Now, we do have 2 city-states on side, so they're going to find it tough to defeat us, but it's still a little bit of a problem. Oh, we lost one of our warriors, but you know what? For the sacrifice of taking down that encampment, I'm actually quite pleased with the net result there, and I'm sorry, Archer, you're gonna lose a couple. Looking sort of ahead, you can see there's loads of deer up here, which would be a pretty good city location, but there's also citrus, and there's also ivory up here. So that's a double luxury I don't have. Korea and possibly Japan are over here and unsettled at this precise moment. These are options as well. We've got copper, we've got salt. You know, there's a couple of decent things, and there's also all this stuff over the mountain range. So there is plenty of space for us to keep expanding. Thank you so much for joining. It's been really good fun so far. Join us next time, yeah, and we'll see what happens. Bye!